Well, it looks like Aquatica has completely broke ASE, or Ark Survival Evolved as it's known. Well, what a great 10-year anniversary gift. What a great 10-year anniversary gift. What a great 10-year anniversary gift. So the Aquatica update for Ark Aquatica just broke all the mods. Just broke them all. And why did they break them all? Modding and Developer Kit update. To support Ark Aquatica's expanded engine capabilities, we've updated the game's memory and shader systems. This may require some mods to be recompiled. A new dev kit will be released in the coming weeks. This will allow creators to update and optimize their mods for compatibility. Bullshit! It is our priority to ensure the modding community, which has kept ASE system going for 10 years, is supported. No, it's not. Isn't it funny how you what we've updated the game's memory and shit? What does that even mean? I'm calling it right now. They did this intentionally because this is a snail we're talking about, a scummy company that has been nickel and diming Ark for many fucking years at this point. Why did you update the game memory and shader system? What was the purpose of it? Expanded engine capabilities, my fucking ass. What does Ark Dev Kit do not have that you needed for this fucking update? And I'll tell you what, nothing. They did this on purpose just so that they could kill the game. And so they could move more people to ASA. Because this is what this is going to do. Because they're saying in coming weeks. So it's going to take... So mods are going to be completely broken for fucking weeks. And there's a lot of popular mods on the Ark Survival Evolved workshop. A lot of them aren't updated by their creators anymore. Because some of them have moved to ASA. Some of them are just... they just moved on from Ark. So many mods are going to be killed because of this. A complete purge. And this is why they're doing this, because nobody fucking plays Ark Survival Ascended. It's a shittier version of Ark Survival Evolved. There's a lot of fucking things I don't like about Ascended, like the fact that everything's oversaturated on the island. It looks like a desert island. They unnecessarily changed a lot of models and assets for no real reason, but they kept most of the dinosaurs the same. The pay-to-win dinosaurs, all that type of shit. The microtransactions. The only good thing about Ascended is the fact that it has better modding capabilities. But even then, it's fucking CurseForge, so it's a completely moderated, form, so you can't, have any cool mods. It all has to be, original stuff, so no fucking Halo and Ark. And we have Ark Survival Evolved, which has a bigger peak player count. And it has for the last few years. Ever since this game came out, I noticed a drop off of players, and it's been staying in this number range. Well, Survival Evolved has kind of remained in a similar range, but has gotten a peak player count. And notice the drop off in players now. I mean, look at the drop off in players. And that's because most of the mods are broken now. And it's going to take weeks for them to fucking be fixed. Some of them won't be fixed. This was done because they wanted to kill the game to move people over to Ascended. This was all done on purpose. And here we have one last ping for this Discord exclusive statement. Word from the top. If a mod creator does not come back to update a really popular, useful mod that breaks, the Studio Siren devs will look into fixing them. As stated, some mods are due for an update once Aquatica goes live. Look forward to an updated dev kit soon. Spread the word. Not some mods, all mods! And we have an explanation here of why they can't actually do this, because not only can they not get the files, they'd have to decompile the compiled files that are cooked. They're delusional, they can't fix mods. That's what I was thinking, but I decided it wasn't worth energy to try and figure it out. Wildcard does have all the files to mods though, no? No, ASE mods are compiled locally and only the cooked files are uploaded. They can rehost the mod by just uploading the mod files again, like China does ad nauseum, but they can't edit the source. They don't have it. And honestly, I don't think anything's going to come of this. I think they're going to go radio silent about all of this, because their ultimate goal here is just to kill Ark Survival Evolved. And how do they do that? They kill the mods, the things that are keeping this game alive. Because Ark Survival Evolved is a cheaper, more optimized version of Ark. Well, I say more optimized because it's it's not running on fucking Unreal Engine 5. And from the discussion forums here, People are saying the single map player maps aren't even working. Their settings are getting reset. It's a complete fucking disaster. Complete disaster. Of course, these fucking idiots who've never touched Ark are coming in, putting all their grubby fucking hands over it, thinking, oh, I know what to do. They accidentally trip and cut a wire, and then they break the whole fucking game. And then they fucking update it. And I'm telling you, they did this intentionally. They did this intentionally, or they're really that incompetent. They did this to spite us, because we managed to enjoy Ark still on this older version. So you know what? I'm not fucking updating my fucking Ark. Fuck this shit. You can stay unupdated. I think I can still play you as long as I just turn off the fucking internet on Steam. I think I can still play it unupdated, but I'm not fucking updating. What's the fucking point? Because I don't want to support this shitty mod. This shitty fucking mod has AI-generated slop in it. It just reuses fucking assets from their other failed shitty game, Atlas. And it's just a fucking disaster. But of course they do this. Fuck Snail Games. I wish the worst for them, and I hope their shitty fucking games fucking fail, crash and burn, and they go fucking bankrupt. Because that's what they fucking deserve. Fuck them. They've killed this game just because their greedy fucking asses can't pay for their shitty electric fucking vehicle company that they spent all their fucking money on. And then there's fucking people always defending everything they do, defending all the shit that fucking Wildcard and Snail does. They're pretty much the same fucking thing. I'm just pissed off. I'm so fucking pissed off because I have been modding Ark. I've been modding Ark since 2016, alright? This game means so much to me, and these fuckers just fucking ruined it. Just fucking ruined it. One click of the button, it's all gone. All your work. So, you know, I'm glad I didn't put all my eggs in the basket and I'm doing Halo stuff now, I'm doing FNAF stuff. Because this is what could have happened if I was still doing Ark stuff. It would have been fucked by now. But, it's sad. I used to love this fucking game. I used to love it so much, but these fucking pieces, these fucking out-of-touch pieces of shit who just scummily bought this IP and now they've just destroyed it. And there's still people staying, hoping everything will change and everything will be better. No, it's not gonna get fucking better. Fuck this stupid shit. You know, and when they first announced the DLC, my first thought was like, oh, they're just coming back to ASE because ASA is a complete failure. But it's like, no, they wouldn't do that. They're coming back to ASE to fucking kill it. So people would go to the microtransaction infested piece of shit they made. Yeah, the fucking oversaturated. Yeah, I love the island looking like a fucking desert instead of, you know, having gray rocks. You know, it looks like a whole fucking scorched earth, but there's water. That's what it looks like. But yeah, it was fun, I guess. You know, I wish I could have had more time to actually give all the stuff I liked about this game. But yeah, they just destroyed everything. They destroyed everything. I guess in the meantime, for a fix for any of this shit is to go here. Here's a tutorial on how to stop the game from updating. So I haven't updated yet, and I'm going to do this to make sure it never updates. Because I don't care about Aquatica. Everyone has ported the Atlas creatures. I mean, Shadowlow's has done a pretty good job at it. There's so many examples of, like, I'm not fucking updating. Like, I'm not fucking doing this shit. And you can still download workshop files from Steam Depot. I don't know, and it sucks because now you're not going to have, like, server support because, you know, it's just going to be you. But, like, I don't know, I guess it'll force you to play in offline mode, but for the time being, it's the best workaround, I guess. But it's just, thanks for Rock Elemental Gaming for this. The only way for Snail to really fix this is just to make a version of Ark that runs on the older branch from before this shitty update. But like Lemon here says, but then how would they force you to buy ASA? Exactly. Do you really think this is to sell a DLC? These fucking people have been nickel and diming Ark for years now. For years. Do you really think that they're above doing this? You really think the intention was to make a DLC that they half-assed? This was to kill Ark Survival Evolved. And I wish I could have made more videos about the game. I wish I could have done more talking about the history of the game and, you know, from someone who has been there from the start. I really wish I could have done that, but of course, these people just fucking destroyed something I loved. Like every franchise now is just fucking like this now. But yeah, honestly, here's my prediction. This is all going to release. It's going to be a complete failure, as it's intended to be. It's going to kill Ark Survival Evolved, and we won't hear anything from Snail. It'll be a complete radio silent. They're not going to address anything here, Because we've seen the Discord screenshots. They're giving the most out-of-touch fucking broken English ass-sounding fucking statements to explain this shit. Oh, we can update the mods yourself. You can't. They know they can't. They're lying. They're going to go complete radio silent and forget this shit ever happened. And this game's going to be completely dead. Because most people just want to play ASE. You know? They just want to play the classic version of Ark. That's, you know, easier to run on lower-end computers that has thousands of mods to play, that has a much better art style, has much better models, in my opinion, that's more appealing, it's less fucking bland and fucking generic. That doesn't have all that microtransaction bullshit. Most people want that. They don't want to play ASA. The only people who are playing ASA are the people who are constantly defending every fucking shitty thing that Wildcard does because they have battered wife syndrome. Or because they actually see how good the mods are on ASA and, you know, because, you know, it's console mods, so I can understand that. I can understand that. This is the intentional sabotage of Ark Survival Evolved. And it sucks, but I'm going to do my best to get my creatures off DevKit and put them into my Halo mods, to some other projects. You know, maybe when the DevKit update comes out, I'll try to update the mods. If they do the good thing and make it so you can play on older branches of the game, I'm not updating my mods. I'm just going to tell people to play on the older version. Because I'd rather that than, you know, this shit. Because I don't want to support this fucking shitty fucking DLC. But, yeah, that's kind of how it is, and I'm just pissed off. I'm really upset about this. Put fucking 10 years into this game, and this is how we're repaid. This is how we're repaid. But, yeah. I wish Snail Games the worst. And I really do hope they go bankrupt. Because this is not how you make business. You're not going to get more money by doing this. Sure, you may get a few sales here and there, you know, from people leaving ASE. But ASA is already failing. As it is. I mean, look at that player count. Most people are just going to leave Ark as a whole from this. Because they're not going to want to support this. And you're already failing to make back any of the money you've made from ASA. And Ark 2 looks like it doesn't do anything relating to Ark, and it's just its own game. It's like, most people are here for the dinosaur survival and crafting aspects. They're not here for a Dark Souls clone. Which is what Ark 2 is what was supposed to be, from what I've heard. So, your future is not looking too bright, Snail. It's looking pretty grim. And when, you know, when a faction or an ideology or whatever it is dying off, this is what they do before they die. This is what they fucking do. They always appeal to their most radical extremes while they burn down. So when Snail Games inevitably goes bankrupt and shuts down, I'm going to have fun pissing on your grave. Because you've been nothing, because Snail Games has been nothing but a fucking scourge. It's been nothing but a fucking parasite on the gaming industry. And all they know how to do is make slop.